Hello, my lovely sunshiners, and welcome to this chat about understanding and overcoming adult separation anxiety. As a therapist specialising in cognitive behavioural therapy, or CBT as it's more often referred to, I work with many individuals who struggle with various forms of anxiety, including adult separation anxiety. So today I'm going to dive into what that condition is, what it looks like, and how it affects people's daily lives, and most importantly, how it can be managed effectively. You know, clients come and they don't think about this problem. I never really thought about this problem, to be honest, because you just associate it with children and animals, but I've had quite a few clients that have come, and this is when we've sort of started digging deep and sifting through thoughts and feelings and things. It turns out that this is what they've been suffering with. So I thought I would make this video about it just to highlight it a bit more, really, and to let people know that it is a thing. But as with any anxiety, it can be managed and sorted. So, adult separation anxiety often goes unnoticed because many people think it only affects children or animals. However, it's a condition that can significantly impact adults, causing intense anxiety about being apart from loved ones or familiar environments. Some common symptoms include excessive worry about losing a partner or a family member, dread of being alone, persistent fears that something bad will happen when separated from loved ones, and difficulty concentrating on anything other than where a loved one is. If this sounds like you or someone you know, you're not alone, and more importantly, there is help. Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments, as it's a safe place here and sharing can often be the first step towards healing. If this is something that you've never really thought about, but you have suffered with anxiety, you know, then this could be it. This is what you could have been suffering with, you know, and some people see it as, especially partners. So, you know, people see it as, oh, you're too obsessive with me and you're not giving me any space, and, you know, and it causes arguments and situations that way as well. But when you then explain to people that it's a genuine fear that you've got, it can then be unpicked and you can start to build your relationship back again by sorting out this anxiety issue and not feeling as bad, and, you know, it has such a hold over you. So adult separation anxiety is more common than many people realise, and as I said before, it's associated with children and pets. Recent studies suggest that a significant number of adults also experience these intense feelings of fear and anxiety when separated from loved ones or familiar environments. It's estimated that approximately 7% of adults may suffer from separation anxiety at some point in their lives, showcasing that this condition does not merely affect children and animals. Factors contributing to its prevalence in adults include major life transitions, past traumas, and underlying mental health conditions. Despite its commonality, adult separation anxiety frequently goes unrecognised, largely because the symptoms can be mistaken for general stress or other anxiety disorders. This underlines the importance of awareness and proper diagnosis to ensure those affected can access effective treatment options like cognitive behavioural therapy. So you're probably wondering why CBT, and I've studied CBT and I just find that it's a really good way of helping clients get past traumas, and sometimes just in a matter of 6 weeks. And, you know, and it's really an effective way of doing that. And I just love it because I think it's a great tool, and there's many bits and pieces that you have in this toolbox of therapy that you can use, including meditations and tapping sessions and hypnosis and things like that. So, things that you can just include so that people feel they're a bit more in control. So cognitive behavioural therapy, or CBT as it's known, is a form of therapy that I specialise in, and it's particularly effective for anxiety disorders, including separation anxiety. CBT works by helping you understand and change the thought pattern that contributes to your anxiety, providing practical skills to decrease the unwanted reactions to stress. Like I said, it's a really good way of understanding how emotions work, understanding how thought patterns work, and using practical worksheets and meditations, like I said, and tapping sessions that can really help with that. In my practice, I use CBT to help my clients identify their fears about separation, challenging these fears and gradually learn to tolerate and even embrace the time they spend independently. This process isn't just about managing symptoms, but truly understanding and transforming the thoughts that fuel your anxiety. Every person's experience with anxiety is unique, which is why I tailor my approach to each individual. In our sessions, we'll work together to create a strategy that fits your specific needs, helping you to slowly overcome these fears and reclaim a sense of peace and independence. If you think CBT might be right for you, or if you're curious about how it can help with separation anxiety, please contact me directly. You can find my contact information in the video description below. And remember, CBT is not just about coping with symptoms, but is aimed at understanding and transforming the underlying thoughts that fuel anxiety. It's a powerful tool that empowers individuals to regain control over their emotions and lead more fulfilling lives. So here are 3 practical tips you can share So here are 3 practical tips that'll help you to manage and cope with adult separation anxiety, whether that be for you or whether it's somebody else that's in your life that's suffering with it. And the first one is establish a routine. Creating a stable and predictable routine can be very reassuring for individuals suffering from separation anxiety. This routine should include regular self-care practices, work activities, and leisure time, which can provide a sense of control and security. For those particularly anxious about being alone, structuring time for specific activities during these periods can help ease anxiety by keeping the mind engaged and reducing the focus on the absence of a loved one. Tip number 2 is gradual exposure. Gradually and systematically exposing oneself to the situation or condition that triggers anxiety can be an effective way to desensitize oneself to the anxiety triggers related to separation. Start with very short durations of separation and gradually increase the time spent apart from loved ones as comfort levels improve. This method helps build confidence and reduce the intensity of the anxiety experienced during separation. So tip 3 is mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques such as deep breathing exercises, meditation or yoga can help migrate the physical and emotional symptoms of anxiety. These practices encourage a state of calmness and present-mindedness, helping individuals manage anxiety in real time. Learning to focus on the present moment rather than worrying about future separations can significantly reduce the feeling of fear and anxiety associated with being away from loved ones. These tips can be effective in managing symptoms of adult separation anxiety, but it's important for individuals to seek professional guidance, especially when symptoms are severe. Working with a therapist who specialises in anxiety disorders can provide tailored strategies and support suited to each person's unique situation. If you think CBT might be right for you, or if you're curious about how it can help with separation anxiety or any other anxiety that you might be finding yourself suffering with, please contact me directly. You can find my contact information in the video description below. And remember, seeking help is a strong, positive step towards a better you. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye for now.